Do you remember that feeling? The roar of the crowd, the sea of red and green, and the world watching. A team no one expected, standing taller than giants. Croatia, Belgium, Spain, Portugal. One by one they failed, and suddenly Morocco weren't just playing football, they were making history. But here's the question. Was that a miracle or was it a warning? Hi, this is Cyrus Fernando alongside FTG from Nothing to Glory, sharing powerful underdog football stories. And today, I'm going to show you why Morocco might break the World Cup again in 2026. The world loves a fairy tale. An underdog rises, defies the odds, captures the hearts, and then disappears. That's how it's supposed to go. But Morocco didn't follow that script. Because 2022 wasn't luck. It wasn't magic. It was proof. Proof of planning, proof of identity, and proof of belief. They didn't just reach the semi-final, they controlled games. They frustrated the best teams in the world. They dictated where football was played, and most importantly, they made elite players look ordinary. This wasn't a moment, it was a foundation. And foundations don't disappear, they grow. To understand Morocco's rise, you have to understand how they played. Because what people saw was only the surface. They said Morocco defended deep. They said they parked the bus. But that wasn't true. Morocco defended with intelligence. They used a compact 4-1-4-1 system. Tight, organized, and relentless. Not passive, but controlled. And in the middle of the pitch, closed. Completely shut down. Opponents were forced wide, pushed into areas where Morocco had control. And once they went there, Morocco attacked the ball, pressed aggressively, used the touchline as an extra defender. It was calculated, precise, and brutally effective. At the center of it all, Sofiane Amrabat, the engine, the protector, and the anchor. He didn't just defend, he controlled space. He read danger before it happened. And because of him, others could play freely, especially Achraf Hakimi. With speed, power, and attacking intent, Hakimi could push forward without hesitation, because behind him, Amrabat was always there. Then came the balance. Azzedine Ounahi, the connector, smooth, composed, creative under pressure. He carried the ball forward, broke the defense lines, linked everything together. And when Morocco won the ball, everything changed. It was fast, it was direct, and it was explosive. Ziyech and Boufal running at defenders, creating chaos, turning defense into attack in seconds. And here's the key detail. On their way to the semi-finals, they conceded just one goal from open play. Just one. That's not luck, that's structure, that's discipline, and that's elite execution. But success changes everything. After 2022, Morocco were no longer invisible. They were expected to win, and that pressure is a different game. At the Africa Cup of Nations, they were favourites, and suddenly everything felt heavier. Then came the shock. Defeat to South Africa. Out of round of 16. The narrative shifted and doubts returned. Was the magic gone? Had teams figured them out? But this is where real teams were revealed. Not in success, but in failure. Walid Regragui saw the truth. The World Cup system worked. Because Morocco were reacting. Now they had to lead. Now they had to control games, break teams down, create, and they weren't ready for that just yet. So instead of resisting change, they embraced it. This is where Morocco took the next step. They didn't just improve, but they evolved. The project became stronger, more ambitious and more attractive. Top-level players started choosing Morocco, not for sentiment, but for belief. And the biggest shift? Brahim Diaz, Real Madrid superstar player. He's a creator and a difference maker. He chose Morocco and instantly the team gained something new: unpredictability. A player who can unlock defenses in tight spaces and most importantly in big moments. Then came Elias Ben Seguir, young, fearless and direct. Another attacking threat, another layer of danger. But the real story was deeper, because while the senior team was shining, the system underneath was building, producing and winning. The under-23 team, champions of Africa. The under-20 team, world champions. That's not a coincidence. That's structure, that's a pipeline. And then came the Olympics, Paris 2024. Another stage, another test, and Morocco delivered again. A run to the semi-finals, then a statement, 6-0 against Egypt. For the bronze medal, dominant, confident and unstoppable. Soufiane Rahimi, top scorer with 8 goals. Players like El Kanous and El Zalzouli stepping forward, performing under pressure and proving they belong. This wasn't just success, it was confirmation. Morocco isn't relying on one generation. They are building depth, stability and a future. And now look ahead at 2026. And look at Morocco again, but this time look properly, because this team is different. They're more complete and more dangerous. The core is still there, the defensive structure, the discipline, the identity, but now they have more. More creativity, more attacking options, and more flexibility. They can still defend, still frustrate, still control space, but now they can dominate the ball, control tempo, break down deep defenses, create chances from nothing. That's what elite teams do, and Morocco is becoming one, a complete team. They're not predictable, they're not limited, but they're adaptable. And then there's mentality. It's built through experience. They've felt the highest highs, the lowest lows. They've handled pressure, expectation, responsibility, and they've grown stronger because of it. This is no longer a team hoping to surprise. This is a team expecting to compete. And belief at this level changes everything. The world saw Morocco in 2022 and called it a miracle, a fairy tale, a moment in time. But look again, just look deeper. This isn't a one-off, this is a rise. A calculated rise built on structure, on talent, on evolution. The roar of the Atlas Lions. This wasn't the end of the story, it was just the beginning. And in 2026, they won't arrive quietly, they won't be underestimated, they won't be overlooked. They'll arrive ready, ready to compete, ready to win, ready to finish what they started. Because the fairy tale is over, and now this is reality. If you enjoyed this story, Join me, Cyrus Fernando, for more incredible underdog football stories from nothing to glory within the FTG universe. And I'll see you soon.